I thought I should just make this quick video to talk about something I think we all subconsciously know, basically a theory that explains why people like me don't actually really care about hair loss. I do this for you guys and I do it because I make money, but I don't go around worrying about hair loss. That was years ago for me that I worried about that. And then I kept enough hair during that to where now at age 36, married, 2 kids, real job, and 2 jobs on the side. Well, I've got 2 YouTube videos, but only one of them makes money right now, and then my blog. So I've moved past that in my life. And even if I lost all my hair today, it wouldn't change my life at all. So here's what like if we did a chart, if I like went on a computer program, made a chart, here's probably what it would show. The older you get and the less hair you have, the less you care. I know that sounds pretty simple and basic, but I think that we need to understand that so we can understand the opposite of it. Because if we say the opposite of it, it would be the younger you are and the less hair you have, the more you care. We can change those variables out there, but it's true, you definitely get to a certain age where you don't care anymore about your hair loss. And that used to be a struggle for a lot of my subscribers at first. They assumed that I cared about my hair loss because in their version of reality, they cared so much that they thought a guy who would talk about hair loss as much as I do must secretly, or not even secretly, must just be, you know, completely taken captive by his hair loss. And it's funny because well, he doesn't work there anymore, but I worked with a guy he's a decade older than me. And at the time I was like 32 or 33, and so he was like 43, and we were talking about hair loss, like this first signs of it, because I think he pointed it out. And he said, you know, honestly, I could care less if I go bald. I don't care. And he was in the same situation. He had married, 3 kids, but either way though, there's a certain point in your life, it's not that you don't care about being like looking attractive to the world, you still want to have a nice presentation, but there definitely is a point where you stop caring about it, or you can. Some men, like me, can just stop caring. They deal with it and they get over it. Some men never do, but a lot of men do. And here's the twist on this, is that no matter what age you are, you can do this. Even if you're 20 and Norwood 5 by now, you can still get to that point when you realize how much your identity doesn't have to be based on hair loss. But on the opposite end, there's, you know, 55-year-old men who are still worried about their hair loss, and they've lived 55, you know, all those years, and most of those years were worrying about their hair loss. So it's like a breaker switch that you can flip on or off if you allow yourself to. Same thing. Even though I'm the only person on the internet that is proclaiming that no one can hurt my feelings or control my emotions because I don't let them. See, no one else is saying that about themselves. I'm the only person. You won't find another person who created content on the internet, whether a video or blog post. No one has ever said that in the history of the world on the internet except for me. No one controls my emotions, okay? It's a breaker switch. You flip it on, you flip it off, you control it, otherwise other people control you. I'm submitting to you that you can switch off caring about hair loss, even if you're young, even if you're not married and have 2 kids. You could be the 22-year-old guy who is losing his hair, but he owns it, he shaves it, he grows the beard, he's confident, the ladies love him. That could be your life. It's all about that breaker switch, all about the breaker switch.